Welcome everybody to another episode of Books and Betches, not to be confused with Books and
Genovia.
Oh, okay. I'm
that.
Kristen, and with me I have
Erika.
Maria.
Okay, I do feel left out.
You do. It's a FOMO.
I want to say Christine.
Seeing Zena's face.
Zena is
through right now, like she's just staring at me.
Zena is behind me. So if you're watching this podcast on YouTube, look up Books and Betches.
You're not gonna see her.
No, you could see her a little bit down here.
She just like stared at me like, Mom, what do I do?
Just go over here.
She doesn't know what to do.
I made a platform for you.
Turn her around. She doesn't get it. Oh, there she goes.
Goodbye.
Okay.
You're gonna give yourself another bruise.
This is a book podcast. We swear, we spoil, and we talk about sex. If you've been here for a while, you know that we've been doing 3 books and a movie.
We haven't done a movie in a couple weeks.
We actually haven't done a movie in a while. What the fuck? That's like the easiest thing to do.
And you've been reading the actual books. So
I know. It's like we can actually help ourselves here, right? It's like, okay, a little less work. Just watch a movie and talk about it. Do absolutely no research because that's the vibe that we have not set up for this
that
podcast.
we have set up for this podcast.
Yeah, whatever. We've been here all day. I'm tired. Erica's in whatever land Erica is in.
I'm looking up Princess Diary.
Oh, good. Get some
fun facts.
Fun facts. Look up 10 fun facts about why not?
So you can add it in here.
So this is our movie episode. We're talking Princess Diaries.
Cult classic. Is it a cult classic? Is that the right term for this?
It's
a classic to me.
It's not a cult classic. It's definitely not a cult classic.
Wait,
what?
did you know that Whitney Houston produced this movie?
Yes,
I
she
did
did.
not know that.
Yes.
Look at that. Facts.
Her name comes up with the credits.
Really?
Yes.
Is her music in this?
No.
Interesting. Princess Diaries. I'm sure by now you've watched this movie, and if you haven't, then there's got to be a reason. What the fuck is that reason? Because I feel like everybody has seen Princess Diaries at least once. Right? Is that a bad assumption?
It's a very common movie.
It's a well-known movie.
Again, I think it's a classic.
It's Anne Hathaway, all right?
It's her debut movie.
Is it?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
No.
It's her debut?
Yeah.
That can't be real.
Jeez.
Make sure that's right because
It is. I just read it.
Oh.
It is.
Okay, Anne Hathaway's debut movie.
Oh, see, I thought it was okay. Shonda Rhimes actually wrote the second movie.
Oh.
I thought Shonda Rhimes wrote it, but she didn't. She wrote
I
the
keep
second one.
wanting to say Princess Diana this entire time.
No,
but
she's dead.
And then I get confused with Vampire Diaries. So it's Princess Diaries. Came out in what year?
2005. I'm gonna say
No, before that. Maybe after that. 2005. I feel like this is a 90s movie.
I'm honestly throwing it out there. 2001.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yikes.
Princess Diaries.
Man, I'm old.
Do you remember where you were in 2001?
No.
Well, 2001.
We survived Y2K.
We all forget about 2001 because of
We survived Y2K.
Wait a minute. 2001 was 20 years ago.
I know, it makes me sick to my stomach.
22 years ago.
I was a child. I don't know what I was doing. I was 10.
No, it's more than that. Yeah, you're right. 22 years ago. 10? I was something like that.
I think so.
22. Holy shit, that's
was
my
9.
entire life.
Yeah, it's a whole person.
I don't remember.
I don't like getting old.
Me neither.
Fucks me up.
Yeah.
Like I don't like being like, oh, it was 20 years ago,
I hate
knowing
it.
that I was still alive.
In my head,
and like not a baby.
In my head, 20 years ago is still the 80s. Like I still think like that. I don't think like 20 years ago wasn't.
To me, 20 years ago, like I still think I'm 20.
Yeah.
Like I still picture myself as a 25-year-old.
Yeah.
Same. Like I stopped like living at 25. Like I'm just stuck there forever.
Yeah.
But the thing is, 2001 was an interesting year because yes, we survived Y2K. Thank goodness we made it.
2000.
I know we made it through 2000 without blowing up. I remember my most like iconic New Year's was going into 2000, and it was in Vermont, and like the best New Year's of my life. I don't know why, but I'll just never forget it. It was awesome.
I don't know why you're making me think of High School Musical right now.
But maybe we partied because we thought we were all gonna die. But it was just I just remember being a kid, and the parents were having so much fun.
At like 9 years old.
Well, the parents were partying. We were playing sardines. Life was good, right?
Okay.
And then 2001. Things were, on the age of something new. The 90s were in the past now. The fashion was changing. And I noticed watching Princess Diaries, watching it back, like it didn't feel like an old movie.
It didn't at all.
Right? Like I feel like this is a good
Could happen right now.
timeless movie.
Yeah.
It was well done. So let's do a 60-second so that we could get really into this story here. And I also want to know how this even came about and if it's a book.
It's a book.
It is a book.
Yes.
It started as a book?
Yes.
Who wrote the book?
Meg Cabot.
You were ready! What year?
Oh, it was Meg
I don't know.
Cabot?
Damn
yeah,
it.
Meg Cabot wrote this book.
Who's that?
She's an author.
So I loved her Mediator series. I've talked about this before. That was like one of the first books, and it was
It's
like
the
a
same
paranormal.
person?
It was a paranormal romance where like she was a mediator, and she was like in love with a ghost.
It was
Oh,
written it was
shit.
published in 2000. Princess Diaries.
See? Good year. Y2K. Okay, wait. So, wow, that's wild. You didn't know that this was the same author? That's pretty crazy. So she wrote some good books back in the day.
I
Is
guess
this
so.
author still around? Still
Yes.
writing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Still
I
making-
picked up one of
She-
her
she-
books and I didn't like it.
Oh.
Well, it's really for like teenagers.
A certain
Ah.
age
Like
range.
it's
Yeah.
truly for a teenage
Okay,
like,
fair.
demographic.
Who wants to do the 60-second, Maria? Because you said earlier, I only did one today. Good, now you can do it. Let me pull up the stopwatch. If you're new to this podcast, we attempt to do this thing where we explain an entire plot summary of a
3.8.
book or a movie in 60 seconds or less. This week, Maria's going to do Princess Diaries, the movie. Understand that I don't think any of us read this book. No? No?
You're not going to catch me ever reading this book.
Okay, so this is
The movie
solely
is all that matters.
this is solely based on the movie.
Yeah.
Okay,
This movie, I want to say probably 100 times.
I think I have too.
Same.
Because I definitely watched
This one
it.
and the second one is my comfort movie.
Yeah.
I'll watch the second one over
I
and
don't think
over.
I've ever seen
and I
the
think it's
Pine.
because of fucking Shonda Rhimes.
I've never seen the
Chris
second one.
Pine
Pine.
is so
Is he in it?
fucking
Yeah,
sexy.
he's like the
I
love
don't-
interest.
I've never seen the
Oh
second one.
my
You should watch
God, Chris Pine.
Really?
He's so good in it.
Damn, I should watch
Love
that.
it. Love it.
I wonder
Like,
Maybe
Yeah.
I'll watch that. All
it's
right,
on Disney Plus.
Maria. Here we
Sure.
go. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Mia Thermopolis is a 15-year-old teen who just finds out that her grandmother is a queen of Genovia, and that makes her a princess because her father, who was the heir to the throne, just died 2 months prior. So we are in a coming-of-age story watching Mia grow up into learning what to be a princess. And by the end of the movie, she has to decide if she wants to take the throne at one point or leave and abdicate and not become princess. Through it all, she gets to know her grandmother, Julie Andrews, a queen among every peasants. And yeah, towards the end, she
30
decides,
seconds.
yes, I want to be Princess of Genovia. I think I could do this. She goes from the super shy, demure, scared girl to this well-rounded young woman. And we end the film with her heading to Genovia for the first time to be crowned as crown princess.
Wow, with 15 seconds to spare, you
Wow.
absolutely nailed
Can
it.
you tell I've watched this movie several times?
Okay,
Wow.
so I thought this was fitting because we had just gone to London. We went to London a
It's
couple
nothing to
weeks.
do with London.
No, but like the idea of
Princesses.
princesses and princes.
And we just had a whole coronation of the King of Charles.
I am so fascinated by kings and queens and princesses.
Yeah.
I had no idea that they had zero political pull.
Yeah.
None.
Yeah.
So what
They're
the
just a
fuck
face.
is the
Just
point?
figureheads.
It's just figureheads.
I can't get past that.
Why?
They dump billions of dollars into this monarchy that does not need to exist.
tax
Yeah,
dollars.
that's why
Those
people
are
hate the monarchy.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's the people who paid for that.
but why?
Because
Just to keep
tradition.
tradition alive?
Tradition.
That's it?
Yeah.
It makes no sense to me, and it never will.
And what's funny is
it's
that
because we're
apparently
American and we don't have
that.
I just don't get it because I would understand if it was like, okay, the king is the prime minister, right? The king rules, makes all these decisions. Then I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, no.
Are there countries that exist like that where,
monarchies?
yeah, like actually,
I think there's some monarchies
think
left,
there
but
are.
the
Are
only
there?
ones that's the most prominent, because as long as I think, is England.
yeah, but they don't fucking run anything.
They don't. But I don't think there are.
I mean,
any
I don't think
monarchies
they
that
have.
run.
I
No?
don't think it's like zero influence.
I think they have pull in some way of like like let's say
Yeah, it's like the way the Kardashians have pull.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are glorified celebrities. If you're British, sorry, Kate, I know you're listening.
It's just it's just a little weird is all I'm saying. I don't know that I understand it fully. But it's interesting because I love the history behind it.
I think to me, I always equate it to something fairy tale like,
Mm-hmm.
because the way we hear about princes and princesses is through a fairy tale lens,
Mm-hmm.
like this, like
Yep.
most things. I never think about it as a serious.
It's interesting that like back in the day, that was the way that places were run, and it was like in order to get to that level of power, you just
You
have to
had-
be born.
Yeah.
I just think it's fascinating.
In a way, we still have that system here.
yeah.
I mean, look at all the nepotism babies that there are in the
It's
industry.
so
Even
different.
in the political system, there are those
Yeah.
who are born into the political world who are get to and like, look at George W. Bush.
Yeah, but like he wasn't like guaranteed his presidency.
No, but
matter
it
what.
helped him a
Oh,
ton.
for sure.
If he didn't have it, he wouldn't have,
100%. 100%.
So I'm saying it's not exactly the same, but it has similarities.
It's just super fucking interesting. I
Yeah.
love it. So my biggest question is, if tomorrow you found out that somebody in your distant family was from a different country, they came up to you
That shit.
and they said, "Hi, you're actually a princess."
Yeah.
Are you taking it?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
You're leaving here
Yeah.
tomorrow and
Yeah.
you're saying, "Fuck it, I'll be
I think so. I think I'd
of
have
a
fun.
country I've never been to.
Yep.
Let me lead my people."
Growing up, I used to every Saturday morning I would watch Anastasia at my aunt's house,
Okay.
and I'd put a blanket around my waist, and I'd walk down the stairs as if I was a princess. Like, tomorrow I'm a princess. I know I'm gonna. I don't know why, but I feel it in my bones. I'm actually royal.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I would definitely be like,
Yeah.
see ya.
So
I think Erica would be good in the political science of it all.
See, here's my.
I would probably start wars.
No,
in
this
some
is like
way.
the alien thing. I just feel like I'm too old for this.
Okay.
It would be rough if you were married.
Yeah, like you're married, you have a kid. If tomorrow,
Yeah, if you're doing it like right now in our, well, I'm fine.
yeah.
I'm
But
good.
if your mom called you, okay, Maria, your mom calls you tomorrow, tells you have,
I'm with the Princess DR,
you're
let's
ready.
do it.
Seriously.
Yeah, why not?
Why
Why
not?
not?
What do you have to lose?
I mean,
I'm
everything
gonna
here,
die.
everything
let's
here.
just go.
You have to leave your job, your everything.
Fuck it. You don't
I'm
have to
set
work.
up.
You know what? I've been.
It's a
I'm
lot
not
of
I've been
responsibility.
not working for
I'm
7
fucking
months.
responsible.
I've been not working for 7 months because I've been on maternity leave, and let me fucking tell you, it's been.
Oh no, I'm
wonderful
all
amount
about I'm all about never
of-
working
like,
again.
Never going to work again.
I talk
sounds
to
like
my friends.
fantastic.
Yeah, I
about
don't
this
wanna-
all the time. I'm ready.
I don't want anybody to take that the wrong way. I would
wanna
love to never
retire
work
right now, but I
Yeah.
can't, and I
Yeah.
probably never will be.
I think every human, maybe not every human, but most humans don't want to be tied down to a job. I think
Yeah.
I think we have a knack to work. I think as human beings, we want to create things or, like work towards society, whatever. But I don't think anybody wants to be tied down to a company.
No.
I don't. I really don't. I mean, unless I'm wrong. But I think the premise is really interesting where, she's living her everyday normal teenage life and she's a nerd, which I just think it's funny. I love the old school, you take your glasses off and all of a sudden you're hot vibe.
Straighten your hair one day.
It-
I will
It
say,
was more than
as a
that.
curly hell gal,
they
It
took
was
her
more
glasses
than
off, they
that.
straightened her hair and they waxed her eyebrows and that was it.
and they put a little bit of makeup on her.
Yeah, that changes a lot of things for people.
Yeah, but a lot of movies back then used to do that where it was like, oh, just take your glasses off and now you're fucking hot. Like it was such
Well,
a
it was She's the Man, or not She's the Man.
so many, dude.
She's
I could
All
name
That.
She's all
A
that.
Walk to
was
Remember.
like that was yeah,
I
that
could
was
name
like the
50,000 of them.
That was the gimmick in that day.
Yeah.
But I will say, like, they made her brows look ridiculous.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The brows were really bad. I
Yeah.
think she had acne too.
No,
Well, they just get rid of it. You can't just
she had
get
no acne.
No, she never.
Her face
did.
is perfect.
Yeah,
Are you sure?
it's Anne Hathaway.
I just watched
She's
it last
hot
night.
no matter what.
I just watched last
What
night.
pissed me off about this movie was
This
her.
probably just wasn't moisturized.
Yeah. What pissed me off about this movie was her shitty friend. I hated the friend.
Lily sucks.
Horrible friend.
She's the worst.
She comes in with her new makeover and she's like, "You look ugly."
I was watching it last night, and I've always felt this about Lily,
yeah.
but because I keep watching
Oh, no,
movie,
no acne.
yeah,
Yeah.
movie two, Lily
Is
is
Lily
fine.
in it too?
Yeah, but
Oh.
she's not as like
Same
as
actress?
prominent. Yeah, same
Oh.
actress, but she's not as bitchy in book two or movie
Dude,
two.
movie one is brutal with
She's
her.
the absolute worst, and I've always felt this about her. But like the older I get, the more I see this film, the more upset I get with her
Mm-hmm.
as a friend. Because like if that happened with me and you, in no way would I ever tell you,
Right?
how dare you make yourself feel better and look better.
Right? What the fuck?
How dare you get a bag that everybody else has?
What a weird
Like,
thing.
How upset with yourself do you have to be
Well, that's what I think
to
it
bring
was.
down your friend?
That's what I think it was. I 100%.
Yeah, she just hated her own self. But she's like, come on.
But it was, yeah, watching that back, I was like, damn, Lily's a shitty friend. What was her name again? Mia Thermopolis?
Mia Thermopolis.
What a
Amelia.
great name.
I know.
The mom was cool as fuck.
She was great.
I love their dynamic. I love the art side of things. The grandma was the best part.
Oh
Julie
yeah,
Andrews,
Julie Andrews.
come on.
Is she still alive?
Yes. Thank God.
Wow.
Julie Andrews is amongst like the
She's
the
she's
top
queen in my
tier.
eyes.
They could not have casted this movie any better than they
She's
did.
the best
Like, genuinely casted it perfectly.
I mean, she's one of the best actresses of all time.
of all time.
Julie Andrews?
Yeah, absolutely.
I
How
would.
did you feel about Sandra Oh?
Oh my god, that threw me for a loop
Christina.
because I
love
don't know how old she is, but like in this movie she's coming off as like this adult figure and I was like, I thought she was like a teenager at this point in her life in 2001. So
I
it's,
loved her.
yeah, oh, she's great.
Her whole thing with the phone, like,
Yeah. She's so
The queen is coming. It's literally my favorite line.
There's some very good, like, quotable, fun moments in this.
Mandy Moore was fun in this too. As like
Mandy Moore.
Mandy Moore is great.
She's the bully.
Yeah, she's a bully.
That was
She's
Mandy
Lana.
Moore?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's
Mandy Moore has
Mandy Moore is the weirdest fucking... Okay, here...
no
I love
average
her.
average singer.
Yeah,
like her voice.
Average
fine.
singer.
She's great and tangled.
Fantastic actress.
I don't
Yes.
understand her. I don't get her because
What do you
every
mean?
time I see her, she's a different person.
That means she's good at her job.
I don't know what she looks like right now. She's in that show,
She changes her hair a lot.
The Last of Us. Is that it?
Yeah, I think she's in.
So somebody
brunette.
posted a clip.
she?
Yeah,
Somebody
I had to watch
posted
it.
a clip of The Last of Us and tagged Mandy Moore, and all of the comments were like, Mandy Moore deserves an Oscar, or not an Oscar, an Emmy. Mandy Moore is amazing. And I watched the clip 3 more times, and I was like, what the fuck? Which one is Mandy Moore? Because I have no idea what she looks like anymore. The episode
Yeah.
of Grey's Anatomy with her is really, really good.
Which one is she's great?
Oh, you haven't
what
gotten
season
there.
is that?
I don't.
What's
I
like
don't-
15?
There's like a
No,
shooting.
This Is Us.
That's what I meant. Did I say Last of
Yeah,
Us?
I
I
was
meant
like,
This
she's
Is
not
Us.
in Last
Oh.
Last of Us is the zombie show. I meant This Is Us. A lot of people are talking about her performance in This Is Us. Like, she's a great actress. I can't believe I don't know what she looks like. I couldn't nail it down.
Like that.
She's in Walk to Remember too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's the main of Walk to Remember.
Dude, that's what she looks like. She looks different, and that's Jessica Alba.
No, they do have the vibes. Jessica Alba and Mandy a little bit.
I don't know, man. She looks different in every single picture that you've shown me so far. Who the fuck is that? That's Jessica Alba.
That's to
That's
me
young. That's
That's
young
young
Mandy.
Mandy.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm confused by her in general. Which I guess you're right. She's doing her job then. She's a good
doing her
actress.
job. She's great.
Okay. Well, I learned something new today. Who's the love interest?
Lily's brother, which I couldn't stand.
I thought he was
Oh,
cute.
he was terrible.
Really?
And
Can't
you know
stand
what? This is my biggest gripe for this movie is that like that style of hair with like the shaggy,
That was cool.
that shaggy
Hate
hair.
it.
That was all in right at
Hate
that
it. That was
time,
so cool
right?
back
Like
then.
whatever. Pick a fucking cuter guy.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Zac Efron looked cute with that
In
High School
2001?
Musical, right? Like obviously he looks way better now, but like for somebody wearing that hairstyle,
He was 10 in 2001. It wouldn't have worked out.
No. I'm just
but
saying
like,
that
that
somebody
like,
like
hairstyle
him.
he had in High School Musical.
like you don't have to look like a nerd Ferguson.
I didn't think it was
Nerd
that
Ferguson.
bad.
I didn't like him. And the whole
I don't like him either.
the M&Ms on the piano pissed me off. It's like,
What? How
and
did
the
this
M&Ms just,
movie...
like, jumping around.
I don't remember the ending part because I stopped it. With
She's
like
in the plane
15
going to
minutes.
Genovia.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed
So
that.
then, so movie 2 picks up when she's 21,
Oh.
and she has to either like
She
take
has to
on
get
the
married
throne- Yeah, she has to take.
To take the throne.
Yeah,
So the whole point is her trying to find a husband,
Oh.
and she ends up getting she gets with one guy, but it's like a distant cousin. He's not truly her cousin, Chris
Yeah.
Pine,
What?
but he's if she doesn't marry, he's the next in line for the throne.
Oh, I thought you meant she marries him.
She does in the end. They get together.
Her cousin?
I don't think it's her cousin.
it's like very distant relative.
It's a very distant relation of the crown in a way.
Interesting.
So he's next in line. for
So she
the
doesn't
throne.
even end up with the kid.
No, that's why he's useless.
yeah.
So what happened in the end with him? Did you just throw him
They
away?
could just kiss. That's it. I think
It's a high school.
it's
Like,
a high school
yeah.
thing. He goes out to.
So is
do
he
his
in
whole
that
life.
movie or no?
No,
no,
Oh,
Only
that's
Lily.
why.
who sucks?
but
Yeah.
she's better in movie 2.
How many
Yeah, 'cause
movies
she
are
already
there?
she has a friend that's.
But there's a third happening right now.
I get
They're
this
in
movie
the-
confused with Miss Congeniality sometimes. Like I mix them
What?
up. Because it's Sandra Bullock. Sandra Bullock was like an all-star, right? And Anne Hathaway, two all-stars.
completely
makeovers-
different vibes.
Oh, for sure, 100%. I'm not saying there wasn't. I'm just
Okay.
saying sometimes I confuse them in my mind because of like, okay, you got the makeover, then you got the like I don't know why I just confuse Anne Hathaway and Sandra Bullock sometimes. Like they're nothing alike. I get it, but their names sometimes get jumbled in my mind.
That
So
confuses me a ton.
I don't know, man. It just happens. I can't
Okay.
tell you why
Okay,
or how
okay,
my
okay.
brain works,
Okay.
but that's what happens. This movie does remind me of something else though, and I can't remember what. And it's killing me. Are there any other princess movies that are similar to this? Probably since
Anastasia,
then.
I guess.
What is Anastasia?
It's an animated movie.
Oh, I see.
I don't think Anastasia is like this.
Well, she finds out she's a princess.
I guess.
She asked about princesses. That's all. The first thing I thought of. Is
I did,
Anastasia.
yeah. What are our thoughts on Anne Hathaway's performance? If this is her
Perfect.
first one,
Perfect. Anne Hathaway is
she was
so
18.
great.
She was 18 years old. I think this
Really?
like kickstarted her career in such a crazy way. And Anne Hathaway's had a incredibly successful
I
and
fucking
very
love Anne Hathaway.
like amazing career.
I wonder if Anne Hathaway will be in any new movies anytime soon.
She's supposed to be in the third one, right?
Third one's in production, I
What?
think.
Yeah, you say that a third one. What could they possibly?
I don't know, and I don't want to see it.
Oh, you're waiting to
What?
find out.
I don't want to.
She doesn't wanna be
I don't want to
spoiled.
spoil the synopsis. So I don't want to read it.
Okay.
Whatever is happening.
So we're not going to read it here. You have to go look it up on your own.
Yeah.
I mean, this is really all we have to say about this movie. Is there anything else we could possibly add to talk about this movie? Any more fun facts, Erica?
I'm looking.
Mm.
The photo of Mia's dad is actually Anne Hathaway's father.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's cute.
That's her. And Julie Andrews is the reason Genovians love pears.
Is Genovia a real place?
No, it's a
right?
fictional European country of Genovia based on many quirks, but perhaps none as memorable as the enduring love of pears. You can thank Andrews for that, as making the tiny nation known for its fruit was entirely her idea.
That's so cute. I love that. That adds so much charm to a place that doesn't exist and like makes it more real, my opinion.
From what I've heard
But that's not in the book then?
about this book,
Yeah.
is that Mia Thermopolis is more insufferable in the book than the movie version.
I wonder how Lily is.
Which I feel it makes sense, because I think the same happened with like the Vampire Diaries. Diaries on both. Elena was way worse in the books than she is in the shows, and she's pretty annoying in the shows.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just confused as how you make an entire book out of this.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Princess
Like,
Diaries?
not much happens.
It's a coming of age story.
I guess. I'm gonna eat this cookie.
Yeah, I see that.
Um.
I guess you're done. She's checked out, guys. It's 5:00 almost.
It is almost 5:00.
Well, this was fun. What, Erica?
I'm gonna rewatch. I'm gonna watch the second one again because it's one of my favorite ones.
Well, maybe we'll talk about the second one, and then that'll lead
I
us
don't
to
think
the
it's based on the
third.
book though. It's a screenplay.
Oh.
No, they're not even.
But it's Shonda Rhimes, and you know I love her.
They're not even close to like production on this third one.
And with the strikes going on, I doubt they're writing anything right now.
That's true.
The strikes are definitely not good.
Erica, you made the most crumbly cookies of all time.
It's
I know.
cake
They're
cookies.
cake cookies. That's why.
I don't know what that means.
It's just
they were
not
made
as-
out of a cake box, like cake mix.
Oh my god, I almost died. All right, well, thank you everybody for joining us on this thrilling episode of Books and Betches.
Give us your next movie episode.
Yeah, we need help.
We have a list, but
Movies?
of movies. Yeah,
Are any of them good?
I think so.
Okay, cool.
This one was good.
I didn't say it wasn't. I was just asking.
It seems like you're saying it's not good.
No.
Your tone doesn't suggest that this was good.
It's just a well-known. Like we've talked. Like, how much can you say about Princess Diaries? Thank you so much for joining us.
Do you want to do Lord of the Rings next?
I fucking hate.
That'll
Lord
make
of the
Bubba
Rings.
very happy if we do.
Oh, I hate Lord of the Rings. We could try it.
Jay would love to talk about Lord of the
I've
Rings.
tried watching it twice, so I guess I'll try for a third
Katie
time.
made me sit through all of it.
She tried to make me sit through it too, and I refused. I couldn't get through the first 30 minutes. I'll try again. Thank you everybody for joining us. For more movies, if you want to recommend them, just go to our Instagram account. That's books_n_betches, BETCHES. Send us a DM. Click that link tree. You'll see all of our socials, which is really just our Patreon and our YouTube channel, Books and Betches. Subscribe, follow, like, share, rate, do all those things.
Subscribe.
Or don't. That's fine. Listen to Erica. We love you all. I hope you have a great day. Bye.